Big shout out to VV, Night Fury, VVV. You know the fucking vibes. You gang now, baby. I haven't used Tony in a while. Hey, yo, what's good, gang? It's your boy Illuminati 15. Y'all just tuned in to DPG TV. Talk That Shit podcast. You know the fucking vibes. Right now, man, as you guys can see, we back, baby. We back. So what's going on right now is, first off, I want to say thank you to my 1.1K followers. It's an honor to introduce you guys to every new segment. It's not new to me, but it could be new to y'all because, you know, this affiliate status just came about a few weeks ago, and I've been slowly trying to roll out everything that I do on a daily basis when it comes down to content, which is, as you guys can see, Talk That Shit, the podcast. And then we also have Talk That Shit, the music edition, which I'm going to restart again by the end of the year. And we also have DPG Eats Exotics. And as you guys can see, my video game streaming, which is DPG Gaming Exclusives. Right now we're going to get to the subject at matter. Which is what you guys see to the right of me right here, I believe. Woo! Which is, yeah, the right. So the subject at matter today is a mother has 4 kids with 4 different fathers. Only one is active in the kid's life. And his son, the son of the active father, wanted a PS5 for Christmas. Okay? So he sends the money to his baby mother to purchase the PS5. But instead of buying the PlayStation for that man's child, she goes and splits the money 4 ways so she can buy Christmas presents for all 4 of her kids. Is she wrong or is she right? Now let's get into it, man, because this is something that really caught my eye. You know, I do a lot of scouting on Facebook and Instagram for interesting things to bring to you guys over here on the podcast. So this is it. My point of view on the matter technically is that first of all, she could have bought the PlayStation 5 and it could have been a gift for all 4 children. You know what I'm saying? I bought the P5, you buy little homie an extra controller, and then boom, all the kids can enjoy it. But you know what I'm saying? That's not how things went about. I personally don't have kids of my own, but I have been in a position where I did have to play daddy role a few times, and I'm real blunt. I'm real straightforward. I honestly believe that she was wrong in that matter, just for the simple fact that if my kid asks me for something, my number one priority after myself is going to be my child. Or my child always going to be my first priority, then it's going to be myself. At this point, I just feel like she was completely wrong throughout the whole board, just for the simple fact that if my child asks me for something and I send you the money specifically for that, that money should not be used for nothing else. Now, I understand that you could possibly be a struggling mother and you could possibly be going through some things financially where you can't hold down you and 4 kids. But I'm sorry, shorty, that money was for my child. The one thing that would bother me as a parent if this was to happen to me is that I promised something to my kid. I told him it was going to happen, and now you're making me seem like a liar. And I'm sorry, no female is ever going to be able to make me seem like a liar to my child. Because at the end of the day, I will not allow that. That is not cool. And that is very, very irresponsible of the mother for doing that. I do understand that we don't know the certain specific details in the background for like our financial situations and what's it looking like at home. But as a man, my child is my number one priority and my priority alone. What you do with your other 3 kids is not my problem. It is not my responsibility to supply for your children. That is yours and your other 3 baby fathers' responsibility to provide and be responsible for these lives that you created. And give me one moment. Yes, so on that matter, I think she's all the way completely wrong. You know what I'm saying? A father's job is to provide for their children. And I provided what my child was wishing for and wanted for the holidays. It is up to you now as a single mother to provide for the other 3 children. Now, it would be a different scenario if and only if the woman was in a relationship with the active father. Then I understand that you being that person's spouse, you would have to try and attempt to assist this person with the other children. But if these people are not in a relationship and they're no longer tied to one another besides through their children, she's all the way wrong in this situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to sound ratchet. I don't mean to sound foul. I don't mean to sound like a womanizer. But if you couldn't afford, or you didn't do your homework on who you was laying up with, and after you was done with them, they walked away from you and your kids, that sounds like a you problem, boo-boo. 100%. 100%. It is not my responsibility to take care of your kid. It is not my responsibility to take care of another man's seed. You feel me? So on that note, I would like to hear what you guys have to say about this. We have one viewer right now. I really don't know who it is. Let's see if they chat with us in the chat real quick. Damn, I don't even. What happened to my chat box? Oh, it's behind this shit. But on the subject matter around this subject, right? I am a strong believer that in the generation that we live in, females are so quick to pop out a baby for numerous other reasons besides creating a family. You do have a lot of spiteful women out here that would pop out a baby trying to keep an individual in their life, or just look at that child as an income coming in, and literally a financial pawn, a financial pawn on this matter. And I'm not a fan of that. I don't believe that women should use children like this. They shouldn't weaponize their children to be able to supply for themselves and to be able to supply for their other kids. I've been in a similar position, but never to a point where I gave money and it wasn't used for the child that I gave the money for. You know what I'm saying? Because I was smarter than that. Whatever that child needed at the time being, I would go out of my way and make sure that I delivered that shit. Whatever it was, whether it was toys, Christmas presents, birthday presents, whatever the situation called for, I made sure that I delivered that directly to that child's mother's hand. No receipts, no nothing. It's take it and make sure that the child sees it and make sure that they know that it came from me. Period. I do not condone in her actions of literally making that child look at his father as a liar. Because a lot of us believe that children don't know what's going on, but children at a certain age are very aware of their surroundings and a lot of what's going on. And a lot of adults feel like they could play that shit off, and it's not cool. A child is a life, and it is not a pawn to be used strategically to manipulate or to get financial gain from a situation. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was hoping that would be a little bit longer if I got more interaction, but you guys can watch it. You can comment on it after it goes up on Twitch. I appreciate you guys once again. I'll be trying to do more of these more often. And thank you once again for blessing me with this affiliate status. Big shout out to my team, my sister Star, Maria, Rob, my streaming OG Gary the Lions, and my big brother Greg. The holidays is here. Christmas is what? Christmas is 7 days away. Clearly a week away. Hope you guys are in the holiday spirit. And I hope you guys and your kids get everything that you guys wish for on Santa's list. Stay blessed and happy holidays. See you guys soon. One.